Hi Libra, welcome to True Twin Flame Tarot. This is going to be a full moon reading. Depending on where you are, you'll experience the full moon in its fullest, right? Expression tomorrow, I believe. So we're just gonna hop in this and start with our full moon oracle deck, our full moon oracle deck, moonology oracle deck, you guys. Excuse me. I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday if today is your birthday. Love you, Libra. Happy Libra season to all of my other Libras. Let's see what this full moon, what energy is bringing in for you, what you need to be aware of, okay? Oh, first card out. Time to take a breath out, okay? So time for you to slow down. That's where I was getting that rushing energy. All of a sudden, I felt like a rush of anxiety or like a need to like just do something and rush. So take time out to breathe. You might be experiencing some busyness right now, disseminating moon energy. Like, what can you get rid of? Who can you delegate to? What can you say no to? You don't have to do everything right now, and it definitely doesn't have to be perfect, Libra, right? I mean, do the best that you can, and that's all you can do. I know that you all have a goal here, and this says you're very close to achieving that goal. Gibbous moon. So maybe you've been making a lot of adjustments, a lot of sacrifices here, and spirit doesn't want you to give up. There's not a rush, okay? You don't have control. Spirit is reminding you that you don't have control over when this happens. Spirit knows that you've already done the work. They see that you put in these efforts. They see that you worked so hard to reach this pinnacle and this next chapter in your life, whatever it is that you've been, working hard at achieving. All right. Nothing will come of this situation void, of course. Okay. So, void, of course, moon is again giving me the energy of like, there's nothing else you need to do. You don't have to rush anything. You rushing something or trying to speed it up is not going to change anything. Okay. There's nothing more for you to do but to continue to move at the pace that you've been moving and continue to stay focused, right? Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. Hmm. So some of you all are in a shadow period right now, doing some self-reflection. And then we have Pisces energy, new moon in Pisces, and the full moon is in Aries, I believe. So maybe you have some Aries in your chart. Meditate and contemplate. That's what I'm saying. Take a breather, right? Just chill. That's the energy that I'm getting. Regardless of what you do, you can't try to speed something up, whatever this is. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. Hmm. All right. So whatever adjustments you need to make, just make those adjustments. Get out of your comfort zone, but don't be rushing. Don't rush the process, right? Let's now. This is my Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. We're gonna use this deck next. Okay. Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. You can have some Pisces in your chart. All right, we have release. So there's something that you need to release here. I don't know if that's the need to have control over what's happening or the need to rush something. And then we have discernment. So your discernment, which is like, basically your ability to make good decisions, right? For you to trust how you feel, to trust your decisions, to know what you're going to do next, or feel and understand what you need to do next based on the information, how you feel, what things look like, and taking that all into consideration. There's something here you're being called to release and let go of for the betterment of yourself. Because I see butterflies like coming out of this woman. Transformation. There is some shadow work happening here. Definitely some shadow work. All right. We have darkness. Yep. And I'm saying there's some shadow work. There you go. You guys are like, could be in the dark night of the soul right now. All right. We have gratitude. So I'm just going to say this, and bottom of the deck is sovereignty. Sovereignty energy is like you having the ability to do something on your own, right? You are maybe not dependent on anybody else right now. You only have yourself to depend on. You are someone who's reliable, steadfast, you're stable, But I just, or you've just been spending a lot of time maybe on your own as well here too with this sovereignty energy. Sovereignty is a positive thing, right? You have the ability to make your own choices and decisions and stand on your own 2 feet, and you don't need the help of anybody else to do so, right? Or, but the attitude of gratitude, excuse me, is what spirit is telling you right now to use to get through this shadow period. Because I feel like somebody here is doing some shadow work, and maybe you want to try to speed up that process. And I could tell you from my own experience, Libra, that like trying to speed up shadow work, it just like doesn't, you can't speed past it. You know, there's no like easy way around it, to be quite honest. The best thing you can do is maybe journal and just talk about the things that you're experiencing, how you're feeling, and then write down the things that you currently do have, the things that you're currently grateful for, right? That's where spirit is telling you patience. Patience just came out in reverse, you guys. I'm telling you, patient, my friend, patient. Be patient. I think that is so funny. It's self love. Yeah. So this full moon energy, full moon in Aries is actually might be a little bit rough for you, or it might be tough to kind of process your feelings and your emotions. You might be wanting to rush past like a healing process, or doing this shadow work, or you're trying to rush through this, and it's not meant to be rushed. Yes, you need to release and let go, right? Do some shadow work, continue to do the shadow work, excuse me. Continue to journal or just write things down, or talk to a family member or a trusted friend, you know what I mean? Or a therapist or something. It's not easy. Okay. I know when I went through, and you go through several of these, several shadow periods throughout your life, they're unavoidable if you're open to growing, right? If you're open to addressing what needs to be addressed and allow those things to being real with yourself, right? And you allow these things to naturally take place and you don't fight it, it actually can change your life. And that is how we spiritually ascend. That's how we grow. That's how we become our best selves, our next selves. That's how we move into the next chapter. And that's why when you come out of it, you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm not the same person anymore. I don't want to go hang out over there with these people anymore. I don't want to go over to that place anymore. I don't want to feel that anymore, right? This is what's best for me, is for me to be real with how I'm feeling, right? Discernment. You're being called. You feel this strong feeling to let go and release someone or something, right? Whether that's control, the need for something to happen like right away, meditating and contemplating, listening to some music, journaling, right? That's going to help you through this. Somebody here could be 36. Somebody's birthday could be on the 23rd. I'm sorry, the 27th of September. What's the advice here? Your birthday could be on the 10th. Somebody could be 40 years old, or 36 years old, or 23 years old. Advice for Libra: to lighten the mood, lighten up. Okay. So whatever you need to do to stay high vibing, like I was saying, while you're in this shadow period, while you feel like you're in the darkness, or you're in this energy of like sovereignty, like I don't need anybody, or I don't really want to be around people, I want to be in hermit mode. Spirit is telling you, journal about, think about, and contemplate on the things that you do have right now that you could be, that are positive, right? Don't focus on this problem, focus on the solution, but do things that like lighten up your mood, right? It says you're being asked to remember that life doesn't always have to be so serious. Yes, there are things that are happening. No, it's not always easy to be here on earth, because earth sometimes to me is the ghetto. Okay, I'm just saying it. Earth is the slums, but whatever. But you can always find time to laugh, be silly, and have fun. It's so important that you do so. So lighten up. I know this full moon in Aries energy is like, you might feel dragged and weighed down or whatever, but you can get past it. Just keep pushing, okay? And then we have choices. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with, and it's time for you to decide which path that you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. That's that discernment energy, right? Maybe there's some fear because you don't know what this path is going to look like because you're afraid. It's dark. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't have a plan. You don't know when it's going to happen, right? It says listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, make the best decision for yourself. It says, feel your way into the choice that's right for you. The time is now. That's that sovereignty energy that I was telling you, right? You don't need to rely on anybody but you, God, and your spirit guides or your spirit team, your guardian angels, or whoever it is that you believe in. That is who helps you. That is who you rely on, not anybody else's. Because when you're going through this shadow, dark night of the soul, and you're like healing and releasing and letting things go from the past, nobody really can understand that unless they've experienced it, and everybody is dealing with different things, their own pain, their own past. So not one person's journey is the same. So even though somebody may be able to relate in some aspect, it's they still cannot relate to exactly what you're going through. And I get that. Okay, I do. And this says pause. Yeah, take a chill pill. Spirit keeps saying you can't rush this. Be patient. Don't rush this process. It says you're being asked to pause before you make a quick decision and move forward. Allow yourself to take a step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're headed in the right direction before you move forward. Okay, which I feel like you are. I feel like you are. I feel like you don't want to make a, maybe some of you all are making a hasty decision. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. One more word of advice for Libra. Word of advice for Libra. Thank you. You got a difficult decision. It's literally, I said, take a chill pill. You're healing. This literally says healing on the bottom of the deck, and then slow down came out. Like, so maybe don't rush and make this decision here, but listen to your discernment, right? Trust your sovereignty. Like, this is the choice that only you can make, but make sure you're not rushing it with the patience. Contemplate, meditate and contemplate, right? You rushing this is not going to make the situation any better. Life is not a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong. It makes you wise and much better able to navigate life clearly with ease. Well, this says navigate life with clarity and ease, but same thing. So slow down, okay? Healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. I can't make this up. And then let it go is on the bottom of the deck, you guys. Look at that. That's exactly what this reading is about. Hmm. Spirit is asking for you to pay extra attention to the signs that you're being given right now, even the subtle ones, okay? The ones that could be missed and the ones that can't be missed. So these signs are being sent to you to help you see how you can make this decision and move forward in order to live your best life, okay? Beautiful energy, but man, I know this can be tough. I do. I do. Let's get you an angel card here. All right. What messages do you have for Libra spirit guides? If you need a personal reading, I am open for personals right now. You can order one by clicking the link below in the description box. Archangel Michael, have confidence. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with the divine. Wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. You can be going through this and still be confident. I know this isn't an easy process. It's not for the weak. This is really not for the weak. You know what I'm saying? But you are protected by Archangel Michael. Have confidence that this whole healing process and this transformation that you're going through, right? And this releasing that you're doing is bringing in this divine wisdom, this divine strength, this divine creativity, this abundance. I feel like once you recover from this and you move into your next chapter and you come out of this, you're coming from your south node to your north node. And it's a weird ass feeling for those of you who have ever done that. For me, it was, I, for a while, I didn't even know. I mean, I had symptoms, physical symptoms. I had to change my diet. I really legit had to meditate. I was in yoga a lot, like every day, and was constantly doing something physically to release stagnant energy from my body. I was doing qigong a lot. If you guys aren't familiar with qigong is helps you release like stagnant energy in your body and get certain things moving and flowing in you. So look that up. Okay, it starts with a Q, um, and you can find them on YouTube. Let me see what else did I experience when I went from like my one of my major transformations, and then I moved into my north node. What else did I do? Oh, like I started growing certain herbs. I was like growing my own wheatgrass. I was making my own cashew milk. Like I was really trying to like eliminate a lot of, just whatever I could that was natural, right? Drank more water. I even went on like a week fast of juice only. I tried that. That was miserable. That was kind of miserable for me. That was hard. Um, Let me see what else I did. So these are just kind of things that I did that I could share with you guys. Also to what else did I do, Libra? I had a journal. I pull affirmation cards every day. I journaled, and then you talk to a trusted friend. You do the best that you can do. But when you're out of it, you see so much clearer. You do. So I hope this helped you guys. I love you. You can do it. You're almost there, Libra. You're almost there. Okay. Bye bye.